Didn't listen to me then, I bet they feel me now. Time don't let me lose it. The booth not about to prove it. I set goals and pursue it. You the best to never do it. Invest my money talking fluent, stupid, ducking the Judas. It broke my heart, but over my eyes, you have no honor, I have no choice. Chasing the commas till I'm gone. I've been left for a minute. On my way home, mama, I promise, got caught up in it. Damn. Everybody eats when I'm batting at the plate. First, second, third, home, $1 million babe.
Life is a bag of griff. You reach in it, you never know what you gonna get. What up, y'all? It's Monday. It's a grifty Monday. New emoji just dropped. Shout out to the YouTube members. New emoji just dropped. See the Bidens in the chat. What up, Kay? What up, Montoya? Steph Colonel, what up? Yo, if you missed it, I had a Twitter Spaces the other day. And word on the street is nobody does Twitter Spaces better than me. And it was wild. Scott Adams came in. We talked about the Steven Crowder and his wife situation, the beef with Daily Wire. It's almost 3 hours. Sonny Johnson, Scott Adams, K on TV. Yeah, it was lit. It was lit. We had Ashley St. Clair came on. She said her piece. She said she under NDA. But she came in and she talked and she gave us some information on the whole situation. I don't know, man. It's a lot of nuance to that situation. We break it all down. If you want that, patreon.com/Hotep's been told you. We moving to locals soon. But I put all my Twitter Spaces on the Patreon. Y'all can go get that. It's epic. I deleted it from Twitter. It doesn't exist on Twitter anymore. I deleted it. It's gone. Only place you can get that, patreon.com/Hotep's been told you. Look, I'm trying to bring y'all the best in content. I'm trying to bring y'all the best in content because all the content sucks.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
Shout out to Siscoin, just came back from Austin. I don't know if y'all saw the pictures. It's wavy. It's wavy. Hold on, let me go to the timeline. I'm not even going to reach into my bag of griff yet. We lit. We lit. You see it. You see it. Hotep Goldstein said, Hotep Drizzy pointed out. He said, yo, what happened to the arm on your sunglasses? Look, it gets crazy, though. It gets crazy at these crypto conferences. What you want me to do, yo? I'm just trying to live. Beautiful looking people. Beautiful looking people. Shout out to Six. Steph. Oh, Stacky. Miss Mota. Wendy, yo, Siscoin. Oh, it was lit. It was lit. We had a great time. Hold up. I gotta show y'all the original photo. I gotta show y'all the original. Oh, it's sexy. It's just sexy, that's all. It's just sexy with the Siscoin team, that's all. You know? Something light. Something light. Man, crazy. They wanted me to stay another day. I was like, I'm not staying another day. I will lose my life out here in Austin having fun with y'all every single night. They was about to party like 4 nights in a row. I was like, I gotta get back and do Hotep's been told you. I gotta stay on my grind.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
Ain't nobody got time to party. I'm about to reach into my bag of Griff for the Griff report. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? All right, let's see what we got in the bag of Griff. I'm going to reach in here. I know we got some big brain stuff in here. We got some small brain stuff in here. It's a mixed bag. It's a mixed bag of Griff. We got some conspiracy theory stuff going on. We got some race stuff going on. New hate groups done came out. We got some problems with the T community. Maj Toure got banned on Twitter. Lord have mercy. It's a grifty Monday. Where do we start? Let's start here. It's Monday. Let's talk about masculinity. It's Masculinity Monday.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
Let's go here. Let's go right to this. Hold on. Did I pull it up? Oh, there it go.
Ourselves so that we know that you've said that you cannot teach a man or tell a man how to be a man. So I will not ask you to indict men in this question. But I do want you to speak, Ayanla, to how women need to, position ourselves so that we can be in our divinity, so we can have our crowns right, how we can create and not build, when some of us, quite frankly, feel that the men that are available to us, and I'm talking about across the color spectrum, across the age spectrum, trust me, I've done them all, they are not positioned to protect nor provide because of some of the statistics we just talked about. They're not earning the incomes. They're not having the resources to, position ourselves.
You heard what she said? How do we position ourselves? You don't know how you position yourself? The position is submission.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
The position is submission.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
Go to the website. It's lit.
Position ourselves.
It's a grifty Monday. It's a grifty Monday. We can't even continue the video. We got to stop right there. How do you position yourself? How about as a mother, as a wife, as someone who serves her family? I mean, what is family about other than honor and sanctity? What else? What else is it? You know, so if woman isn't ready to honor man, sound like she just out here with a handout. What is it that you have to offer a man? But let's see what's going on here.
So that we can be in our divinity, so we can have our crowns right, how we can create and not build.
You heard what she said, divinity. So we can be in our divinity. So she's talking about divine feminine. She doesn't even exude feminine energy. She exudes very masculine energy. For a woman, she's very masculine from a feminine perspective. But the divine feminine, like, what is the divine feminine? The divine feminine wouldn't have problems attracting a man. She wouldn't be up here talking to Inyala about how to get a man. A divine woman would know. She would be chosen. She would be putting you on the game. Let's see.
When some of us, quite frankly, feel that the men that are available to us, and I'm talking about across the color spectrum, across the age spectrum, trust me, I've done them all, they are not positioned to protect nor provide because of some of the statistics we just talked about. They're not earning the incomes. They're not having the resources, and some of them are not even showing up in the leadership.
Would you date a bus driver? You. Would you date
If he owns the bus.
She said, you know who I'm talking to.
Would you date
If he owns the bus.
Hold on, I got
Even showing up in the leadership.
Would you date a bus driver? You. Would
you.
you date
If he owns the bus. If he owns it. If he owns the bus.
See, that's a problem. That's a problem. That's a problem.
Okay.
Tell her. Please tell her why this is a problem.
Because the standards and requisites, and I'm not talking about him laying on his sofa playing video games all day. I'm not talking about that. But the standards and the criteria that we use to measure men is off for who we are as women and who they are in this society. I would date a bus driver if he loved driving the bus, if he was a man of integrity, if he was good to his mama, if he treated me well. I would date a bus.
The shit that fucking matters. You heard what she said? I never thought I would say it, but Iyanla just put it down. Pause. See? Woman want to know about what he could provide. That's what she's so busy with. But what you think equal rights was? Equal rights was competition for men. And now they coming back around for women because now you got competition in sports.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
Hotep Jesus? I love that guy. He's terrific.
Man. It's a grifty Monday. It's a grifty Monday. This is absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. She's not a bad looking woman either. You know, this lady, Ebony K. Williams, she's not a bad looking woman at all. You know, it's just that I think sometimes women think that men are into your career, but it's really not that. It's really like the person that you are that makes you successful in that career. It's really about who you are. And who you are doesn't have to exist in that career. It could be devoted to family. Your husband. Take some of that power you be giving to the white man every day from 9 to 5 and give it to your man. And see if that bus driver one day don't grow up, you know what I'm saying, and own a bus company. You on TV, why don't you go buy that nigga the bus company? You should tell him, yeah, no doubt, he drive a bus, bet. I'm going to set him up and let him run a bus company. That's simple math right there. But they want the dudes at the finish line. Baby, the dudes at the finish line, you got to compete with. You got to compete with them. And half of them work with Biden. Biden staff. That's what we call them from now on. We call them Biden staff. If you know who I'm talking about. Jonah Ryan on the check-in. What up, bro? My man, Jonah Ryan. Make sure y'all check out Minister Jap channel. I think Minister Jap is the best person on YouTube. YouTube and Rumble. Shout out to Rumble. All right, let me go back in my bag of tricks. My bag of griff. Let's see what we could pull out, man. It's a grifty Monday. It's a grifty Monday. JP Morgan wildin'. We're gonna talk about JP Morgan. Let's go to Tucker. Let's not even delay. I want to talk about this. I want to talk about this Tucker clip. Let's pull this up. This is amazing. I like Tucker's griff. I ain't even gonna hold you.
Offended by conspiracy. If you go on TV tonight and say, I think the earth is flat, people just laugh at you. They don't care if you think the earth is flat. It's not a threat to anyone. But if you say, like, what actually happened with Building 7? Like, that is weird, right? It doesn't, like, what's that?
Right.
Uh-oh. Tucker left Fox and went full savage. He went straight for the jugular. Yo, Tucker left Fox and went straight up top. Damn, bro. Not 911. Tucker's a savage. Bro.
If you were to say something like that on television, they'd flip out. They would flip out. So you'd like lose your job over that. Why? Why? It's my country.
Right.
Is it an attack on my country? Can I ask it? Like, I don't really understand. Do buildings actually collapse? No, maybe they do. I don't know. But like, why can't I ask questions about that? Anything you're not allowed to ask questions about is something you should be asking more questions about. As far as I'm concerned. Offended by conspiracy. If you want,
You know, as you get older, you start to understand what's appropriate to say and what's not appropriate to say. And at some point you know, especially when you see, you know, a person like me, I got a third eye, you know what I mean? So when I see the world, I'm seeing the matrix. I'm not even seeing what's really there. So I'm seeing the agendas from the start. So, you know, my connection to the algorithm of life understands where that line is and where you can cross it. Like I had a dude call in the other day on the show, on the Friday show, I think, and he was talking about, you know, them people you can't talk about. You know what I'm saying? And he asked me, why don't you talk about stuff like that? I'm like, yo, I got friends. I got friends like that. I got friends over there. You know what I mean? I'm cool with the idea. You know what I mean? I'm not, you know, and Tucker brought up one of those things, you know, 911. Whoa, can't say that on TV. Yeah, I know that. I know you can't say that on TV, right? There's that line, and you have to see it, right? And be able to navigate the algorithm that's sort of being pushed. You know, it's you know, in Star Wars they call it the Force. In life we call it the griff. May the griff be with you. You heard? May the griff be with you.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
And you know, he's talking about there's all these other personalities online that talk about all these different conspiracies, and I'm like saying to myself, like, that's like coming on my channel and saying, Hotep Jesus, why won't you talk about calculus? Calculus is important. It's like, I don't talk about calculus. You know what I mean? I get a bag of griff, I reach in the griff bag, and I talk about what the grift is. It's the griff report. Relax with your fringe conspiracy theories. I don't do that. Go to somebody else's channel for that. You know, I'm all about freedom of speech. You know, I don't want nobody to be banned, but you should be able to talk about whatever you want to talk about. I don't got to talk about whatever. Why does everybody have to talk about everything? That's not even possible. Just let the people that do what they do what they do, and go support them. You know what I mean? Don't be coming to people's channels being like, why don't you talk about graphic design and using AI? You use it. You know? Anyway. Tucker went full savage mode. This is crazy. He's got me flawless. I mean, at a loss for words. Uncle Hotep talked about this last night. I know Uncle Hotep take. He got the tinfoil kufi take. His kufi always on too tight. You know, Tucker looked like a free man walking right now. Tucker looked like a free man walking. That's what he looked like to me. You know? Now I wouldn't say that shit. That's not what I do. I'm not here to talk about 911. Many lives was lost. That great day in our history, you know, blah, 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 and all of that. Listen, I don't do all of that.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
You got to go to somebody else's channel for all of that. You know what I mean? And why does everybody have to know what I know? You don't have to know what I know. That's not necessary. It's not necessary to know what I know. I wonder where Tucker going to land next after his contract gets settled. I wonder where he gonna end up, or if he goes independent, or if he just does this thing where like he takes interviews. So basically, we get one tweet or one video from his channel in the interview. He's smart. He's smart. He knows what he's doing. Tucker's gonna be good. Tucker's gonna be big. Tucker's gonna be huge. Pause. Shout out to Tucker, man. Tucker, holla at me, man. I'm out here. What's going on over on Rumble? Shout out to my Rumble people. Hit the like button, please. YouTube, hit the like button, please. Adrian C, I appreciate you. All right, let me reach back into my bag of griff. Tucker, man. You're not supposed to be talking about shit like that, man. I mean, unless you're like one of those people that's really bold. Like if you're that bold, like I'm like, shout out to the people that, you know, will go out there and talk about these conspiracy theories, because that's a great risk. It's a really huge risk. When Alex Jones was out there at the Bohemian Grove and all of that, it was a huge risk. He went to what was that? The Bilderberg meeting overseas. It's a huge risk. It's a huge risk. And you know, not everybody's built for it, and I'm here to say I'm not, because I know who I am and I know my purpose.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
And that's just not my purpose. But shout out to the people that do that, you know. I buy your products, I support. You know, I always support people that's going out here searching for the truth. I'll never do that. I'll never not want to do that. All right. Somebody, I need your help on this one. I need the chat's help on this. This is going to be a group project. We're crowdsourcing this one. White folks, if you're in the chat, please tell me, what the hell is this? Censored.tv says the feds just came out with a new very real hate group. What the hell is this? Nah, the dude with the red blazer is killing me. Nah, the dude with the red blazer, his swag. Yo, watch his walk. I don't even know what they're saying. He got a tattoo on the side of his head or something. Lord, it is grifty out here. It's preseason before grifting season. And they got a new hate group out. What is going on out here? Yo, if I was president, yo, on some real shit, it would sound very bad. Like what I'm about to say sounds very bad. It sounds really bad. But I think we should suspend all elections. Just we need to give the public like a 10-year break. We need a hiatus. No more elections. Because as soon as it's time for somebody to get voted in office, you got dudes with fucking red blazers on and shit with 12-foot soldiers behind them.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
In my America, we suspended elections for 10 years. No more. Because y'all bugging. Y'all bugging. We got to suspend all elections. What the hell is this? That would be my first order action. And people are saying, he's just doing that. he's just doing that because he wants to stay president. No, I'm doing that because I'm trying to save your life. Because if you keep letting this cycle go on, you might not make it. Every year it's a new hate group. They drop like group albums every 4 years. They got a new group come out. As soon as it's time for somebody to get elected, here come the hate groups. Look at this. Look at this. I'm supposed to be scared of them? I'm supposed to be scared of them? I can't be scared of them. You know why I can't be scared of them? Because the Hebrew Israelites is deeper than them. And we even get the Farrakhan. So I'm not worried about these dudes, even if they not feds. I'm assuming they feds. Let's assume they real. This is a new hate group that just dropped. I'm not afraid of these dudes. Not afraid of these dudes. But it looks a little fugazi to me. I don't even think they're Nazis. I don't even think, is that what they're supposed to be? I don't know what the hell is going on, yo. It's like Halloween every time, yo. What is this? Yo, what do they got on? They got a Scully and some pit vipers. What is this, yo? What is this? Who are these guys? They look crazy, yo. They look crazy. They look like foot soldiers off the Ninja Turtles. What is going on, yo? Yo, I just want everybody to be happy, yo. Just chill, yo. Everybody calm down, yo. Everybody chill out. That's why I don't vote. That's why people are like, Hotep Jesus, why you don't vote? Cause every time it comes time to vote, fucking white Ninja Turtles come popping up out the blue with Pooh Shiesty masks on and pit vipers. They got designs on their shirts. Fucking Nordic runes and shit. Niggas out here cosplaying, yo.
Bruh.
Niggas out here cosplaying, bro. Yo, Eric, get over here. Get over here. Here, try this red sweater on. It's kind of long sleeve, but it's long sleeve. It's gonna be hot. Just put it on. Just put it on. Everybody got their mask. All right, let's put on their mask. We're about to leave right now. What's going on, yo? This is not good for us, man. This is not good for humanity. Oh my God. Alex just called me just texted me from Syscoin. My bad. Well, we got to suspend all elections, yo. We got to suspend all elections. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. We got to stop, yo. We got to stop. Just get that off my screen. I'm reaching back into my bag of grift. It's ugly out here. And it's not even grifting season yet. Do you know what 2024 is going to look like? If this is what 2023 looks like, what does 2024 look like? You know what? Yo, 2024, you better get low. Hey, I'm telling you right now, you better get on your Master Focus, trymasterfocus.com, and get focused. Because 2024,
Bruh.
it's going to be ugly. It's going to be ugly. Get low. Matter of fact, get high so you ain't got to get low. Because if you're not above the fray and you down here, you better just get low. It's ugly out here. You said you put that Tucker on HBTY more than a month ago? Shout out to Ryan. He stay ahead of the curve. All right, let's go back to my bag of griff. Oh man, I feel bad for us, man. This is the world we gotta live in. Who produced this? Nah, I don't wanna do no weird shit. Yo, ZV Bear had a funny So check this out. They got the girls cheering in Nebraska for abortion rights. ZV Bear said, I don't know why they celebrate. Nobody would get them knocked up. Savage. The internet is unforgiving. The internet is unforgiving. Hold on, let me go back into my bag of tricks, yo. He right though. I mean, I think he is. Makes sense to me. Vivek Ramaswamy. Should we do Vivek or let's do Maj? Maj got suspended. Let's do Maj. Pause. It's ugly out here. Grifting season. Cats is getting suspended. Hold on, I gotta open up my sources. Hold on. Here we go. Right here. All right, Shamika Michelle says, which one of you pedophiles got Maj Toure suspended? Oh, Lord have mercy. Apparently, Maj Toure is suspended on Twitter right now. This is Monday morning. The machine is machining. Okay? Don Lemon, Tucker, Maj. They're getting everybody out the paint early. If they try to get me, I'll be on Rumble.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
They try to get me, I'll be on Rumble. Make sure y'all subscribe. Rumble.com/HotepTV. We all on there. All our shows is on there. So you got, more Hotep around the clock. So they got Maj. You might be asking for what? Why did they get Maj? Well, let's dig into the grift bag and see if we can see what this was about. I want to make sure we have the exact tweet. Hold on. He said some. Here it is. Right here. Found it. He said, if you do drag queen story hour for children in my community, I'm going to pull up and assault you. I'll be arrested. By the time I bail out and you reschedule another one, I'll pull up again and smack the F out of you once more because I don't give a F. Bail money on deck. God damn. Maj is kind of savage, y'all. Maj is savage, yo. He is savage. Oh, man. So that's what they suspended him for. But not only that, they rolled up on him. Yup. Biden staff. Hold on, let's go to more representatives from Biden staff. Hold on. I'm gonna show you what happened. Look. This was at a Mises Caucus event. Look, check it out. Right here.
That I grew up with. You're trying to distract me right now. If you have a, I'm gonna say, and you notice you're threatening drag queens because you think you're teaching kids. Yes, you read the tweet in context, and you said you don't want context. I didn't say that. You did. You literally said what about context? You didn't have context in your. Did you read the full thread? Why? Why does it need the full thread? Because you got caught. You got caught. There needs to be no full thread. There needs to be no context in what you're saying. Your context is that. That's not the context. Would you like me to read the context? You are claiming that drag queens are reading. No, I can read exactly what I said. You're claiming drag queens. No, I'm not claiming anything. I can verbatim read what I said. Go ahead. Oh, now we get to get context. Go. Well, it's what you already wrote, so just go for it. No, now I don't want to. You go for it. You don't control my moves. Your context. I don't care what you think my context is. Wait, listen, real quick, everybody.
The hell hell this fool got on? This a man? I mean, Biden staff. Biden staff. Look what Biden staff got on. What is this? What is this? This nigga look like he from Naboo. Who is this?
This is great. Wait, no. Listen, Strap, this is what you said. Can someone just you're not strapped. They can't do anything. Listen, this is good.
All right, so we got.
This is good.
So then we have Jeff Charles. Jeff Charles gonna read the tweet. That's the tweet I just read. So that's Jeff Charles right there.
That's not what I'm doing. You're trying to, but it's not allowing it. You're threatening violence. Go ahead, read the tweet. And I'm going to tell you exactly where I'm going to tell you exactly where I agree to violence. I'm okay with violence. I'm aware of that. Okay. Have I been violence towards you? Your violence towards John? Oh, okay. Go ahead, read it. Jeff, if you choose, if you choose to, do you have a preferred pronoun?
I do, but I shouldn't say him in this room right now.
Okay.
That's right.
Jeff, he asked him, he said, Jeff, do you have pronouns? He said, I do, but I can't say them in this room. Jeff Charles is there.
Yeah, wait, let me read this, and then I'll go into the context that she is trying to attempt to tell me what my context is.
Okay, it says, if you do a drag queen story hour for children in my community, I'm gonna pull up and assault you.
Yes! She heard. Moves are going.
I'll be arrested.
Yes! 30 seconds? No! If you come, listen. Keep adding things. You asked me, I asked you respectfully, could I have 30 seconds? Go for it.
This motherfucker got on a belly shirt.
Bruh.
Bruh, what's going on out here, yo? He got on the belly shirt. Look at his pants. I mean, her. This motherfucker need a therapist bad as hell, yo. This motherfucker needs some master focus, yo. We got to get this fool some master focus ASAP. Somebody sponsor his master focus, yo. It's the only way you're going to stay sharp, yo. You got a biohack. It's 1 year left, man, till grifting season. It's going to get nutty out here, man. You better get some master focus. Why you think I'm turned up? My body is pure. My body is invigorated. My brain fucking doing 1 million calculations a minute. Or millions of quadrillions or however many it's supposed to be doing. Whatever, you know what I mean. This thing got on a belly shirt. Oh my God. You know, this is where I'm different from other people, right? Like I get what Maj is doing, like, but me, there's no way I'm gonna be arguing with this motherfucker in a belly shirt. There's no way I'm arguing with this nigga. I don't even want to be on camera with this nigga, yo. Yo, for real. He'd have came to my shit, I'd have just handed him the mic like, yo, you got 1 minute, yo. Say what you gotta say. All right, get the mic back, go home. Like, yo. This is why I need security. I'd have told security just toss his ass on, yo, get this. I mean her, my bad. My bad, yo. I'm trying to be good out here, but, you know, bad habits, old habits, you know, old habits. Motherfucker got on a belly shirt. Drinking a fucking banana coconut water and shit.
If you cut me off one more time, the conversation's over. The next thing
You did allow it first.
Fair?
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. The context that she's trying to remove is when you're reading sexual, and that's in the thread, when you're reading sexual things to children in my community, I am going to assault you.
Can you explain to me where that's happening?
No!
Explain to me where
No,
that's
next question! Explain.
Yo, he put Biden staff on notice. Maj just put Biden staff on notice, yo. He just put him on notice. So he got suspended from Twitter for that. All of this. You know, Twitter don't like violence and shit. Ian Carlson, what Ian Carlson said, my only regrets is that I did not issue a roundtable sit down with Maj and the audience member to hash it out one-on-one. 2 mics and the computer is all we need to get to the bottom of this good show. I wouldn't have did it. I ain't gonna hold you. I like Ian Carlson. He was on this channel. I interviewed Ian Carlson. It's grifty out here, but I wouldn't have did it, y'all. No, we have nothing to talk about, y'all. Somebody get this motherfucker 10,000 hugs. In my America, no elections, and everybody that's fucking, you know, got T issues, you just get, you know, sentenced to 10,000 hugs and shit, man. Somebody love this motherfucker, yo, so you can leave us the fuck alone, yo. It's ugly out here.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
All right, let me reach back into my bag of griff. Free Maj. Hashtag free Maj in the chat. Hashtag free Maj. I think Maj will be back. Give him 7 days. They'll probably send him down for 7 days, bring him back. He'll be back. Elon's Twitter is different. Elon's Twitter is different. They just gonna put him in timeout for like 7 days. They'll let him back. They'll let him back. They'll let him back. They'll let him back. Vivek Ramaswamy. I feel like you gotta say pause every time you say his last name. So, Sonny Johnson did a Twitter Spaces Sunday. Great Twitter Spaces. She had an interaction with Vivek. They were supposed to link up. That conversation hasn't happened yet. Somebody else, I guess from another media outlet, has reached out to her as an intermediate interview, some sort of proxy interview to Vivek. But let's see what Vivek has to say about race.
Meritocracy is at the heart of what it means to be American. You've heard me say it many times. We need to put the merit back into America. That's why I'm a chief proponent of eliminating affirmative action in America. That's something that a U.S. president can do. I think that when it comes...
You heard what he just said? You hear what he just said?
That a U.S. president can do. I think that when a proponent of eliminating affirmative action in America, that's something.
You hear that? You hear what he just said? He want to eliminate affirmative action. He wants to eliminate affirmative action. Now, before I go on, just like to let you know, fucking agree.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
I do. However, that's bad optics. It's bad optics. Everybody in media knows it. Vivek knows it. And Vivek chose to grift. It's preseason leading up to grifting season. Grifties.com. If you want to see the top grifters of the year, grifties.com. But this is what Vivek doing. Okay? This is what Vivek is doing. The grift. He's a grift lord. He has graduated to grift lord. When he chose that as a speaking point in his platform, like there's a million socialist policies you could have pulled from, but he knew the one to go for. I'm gonna let him finish. Let's let him finish.
Something that a U.S. president can do. I think that when it comes to college admissions, that's something that the Supreme Court is likely to do later this year. And I think that's going to be a good thing for the country, where people know when they look to their left and look to their right in a college classroom, for that matter, in the workplace, that they know the person who got that seat got it because they were the best person for that job, the best person for that spot, without, say, race-based preferences entering into that game. Meritocracy is at the heart of
It's ugly. It's ugly. So what's the play here? Well, you know, this is why I say he's graduated to Grift Lord, right? Well, two things here. You what you want to do is you want to get the NASA's angry. Push the black button, make and agitate the black ants. That's what they want. Okay, get them agitated, right? Then on the other side, you got the white conservatives, and you want to press their buttons, but you want to press their good buttons. You want to make them happy. So you want to anger the black community. So it's a symbiotic relationship that just seems to always make the perfect recipe for the dark side of the grift. That's all it is. Nothing more. It's an ancient formula that has worked for centuries. Divide and conquer. So it's not about the policy itself when somebody says this. For me personally, the way I look at the world, it's not that they chose this policy. It's because I see their grift. I see their grift. And Sonny Johnson, I think she want to pull his coattail. You know, Sonny Johnson's she's gonna pull your coattail. And I'm all here for it. I think Sonny Johnson's the best person for it. She knows politics. She's the best person to do that. She could do a much better job than I could. Much, much better job. And we just want better for Vivek, you know? He's a POC.
Hotep Jesus? I love that guy. He's terrific.
Oh, man. Shout out to my people over on Rumble. You're looking at the best show on earth. The Hotep TV channel. Oh, man. Vivek, why'd you have to do it? He didn't have to do it. And that's always my decision. You know, that's my thing. That's the way I feel about these things. You know, did you have to go that low? You didn't have to go that low. You know, it works. It works. Picking winners and losers based on the color of someone's skin isn't just race. It's psychological slavery. I just don't like it. We're going to open up phone lines a little bit later. I'm going to reach back into my grift bag because I don't want to spend too much time on this. I've already dissected this guy. You have, you know, based upon this move, you have seen my perspective on Vivek based upon this move. We understand that, yeah, affirmative action is really what is affirmative action? Affirmative action would be the antithesis of laissez-faire economy, right? You know, we want free market capitalism, right? So if we build our own black stuff, don't come blowing our shit up. You dig what I'm saying? And we won't have no problems. But, you know, local government has a bad habit of doing that. Bad habit. Government. Local government specifically. We won't have no problems. We'll have no problems. But that's the gist of that argument. Affirmative action is just against free market capitalism. It's against the free market. You know, free market, you know, you know what doesn't make sense about all of this? About everything being free market? It's like if you decide to choose your staff based upon race and you only hire a certain type of people, you actually cut down on your talent pool. So you won't actually get the best talent. You really want to consider everybody based upon talent. And then, so if you wanted to be a racist, right, because they create the affirmative action thing for what they call racist, right? So you can't be racist. But the people that are racist are hurting themselves. They won't do better in the free market, right? And that's why they complain. They'll say, oh, well, Jewish people have all this power. It's like, well, they wasn't discriminating based upon race. They was doing business with everybody, you know? So you missed that. You missed that opportunity. Your peoples missed that opportunity. So, you know, based upon free market, everybody should be able to do what they want when they want. And choose how they want to hire. If you want to hire only white people, Cool. Somebody in the market is not going to discriminate based upon that. They're going to discriminate based upon talent pool, and they're going to have a better corporation than you because they have a better talent pool. You'd be a fool. You'd be a fool not to hire some NASAs on your team. You'd be a fool not to hire some Spanish people, some Filipino people, some white people on your team. You're going to need the white man to go. You're going to send the white man and the white woman for your meetings. You know what I'm saying? You go greet everybody with the white face card. The white face card is like a black card nationally.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
You know what I'm saying? You lead the Latinos and the Filipinos in charge of your art and your culture.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
Throw some black people in there. Throw some black people in marketing and make that thing jang-a-lang. Make that thing jang-a-lang. You dig what I'm saying? This is how you gotta do it out here. This is how you gotta do it out here. Let's go back into my. I'm done. I'm done with this Vivek conversation. But I'm all for free market. You know, I'm all for the free market shit. You know. All right, let's go back into the bag. I appreciate this lady right here. This lady deserves a grifty right here. Did y'all see this?
A credit card, my ID, my medical info, and even my keys. And when it's time for groceries, you just tap your wrist and bam! Transaction done. It's like magic. In a medical emergency, it can save my life. Experts can easily identify me and my medical history. I feel like a sci-fi character and I'm loving it. This amazing chip is totally free. That's right, no more digging into your pockets. And the best part, the surgery is quick. They'll give you a cookie afterwards. I put a microchip in my arm.
Yo, she's a hero. She's a hero. She's creating awareness around the problem. She's creating awareness around the problem. She's genius. She's a genius. Somebody get this lady a grifty. I appreciate her for what she's doing for the culture. I appreciate her for what she's doing to the culture. It's beautiful. It's so beautiful to see. That's what's next, though. Wait till that CBDC drop. Wait till that CBDC drop. Oh, man, we got some big brain content to get into. Hold on. All right, let me see here. So we did that. I hate playing that shit on my channel sometimes. Oh. All right, let's get into the big brain shit. You ready? We're going CRT. We're going to go CRT, then we're going to go JP Morgan. Let's go CRT. We're going to Brown University, right? Let's go to Brown University. Let's pull this up. Hold on. Give me just a moment. All right, here we go. Introduction to Critical Race Theory, 2017. Fall 2017. I wish I had an updated one. I really want an updated one. All right, let's go down here. Okay, required text. Can you see that? Can you guys see that? Hold on. All right, here we go. Check it out. Required text. Critical race theory and introduction. Right? Now keep in mind, I'm gonna read all these. I'm gonna read every last one of these, and I'm gonna become a critical race theory major and tell you what the fuck's going on. Don't worry, it's coming out. I'm gonna read all these shits, and I'm gonna become a fucking critical race theory expert, and I'm gonna bust their ass in their own subject. This shit is weird. Racism without racists. Okay, so racism without racists. What the fuck? Colorblind racism and the persistence of racial inequality in America. What? The new Jim Crow, mass incarceration in the age of colorblindness. There's a lot of victim shit going on in here already, right? Whole lot of bitch made energy. Who's afraid of critical race theory? Oh God. So this is all right. So I get what this is. this is indoctrination. This is the indoctrination model. And who's afraid of critical race theory is framing the enemy. This is very, very important when you want to build a cult, is framing the enemy. And that's what they're doing here. Who's afraid of critical race theory? So that's when they're going to start taking things like Trump and Hoteps. Did you know they attacked the Hoteps on 50 Cent show? Oh, yes, they did. They came after the Hoteps on the 50 Cent show. Oh, yeah, I forgot to show y'all that. Hold on, we got to pause. The culture war is ugly out here. I'm going to have to get in contact with 50, tell him shut it down, yo. I'm going to have to get in contact with 50, tell him shut it down. It's ugly out here. Let me see if I can pull this up. No, not that tab. Let's go here. All right. This it? I'm not gonna be able to find it. Wait, this might be it. Right, this might not be it, but you'll be able to see the character. But basically, in Power, here you go, right here. Boom, this dude right here. They made a fake Hotep. His name is Salim. You see, he got the super righteous look on, right? But he the Hotep, and I'm telling you, he's like everybody's least favorite character on the show, and he's also mine. I agree. His character is terrible. First of all, he comes off very LGBT-ish. I think in real life he's got to be, and he you know, he's very frail. Like he doesn't. You could tell he don't do no push-ups, and he's very frail. And I'm just like, but you know, he's the stereotypical Hotep as the media wants to paint him. So they slipped the Hoteps into the Power special. So we done made Power. We done made Power. We out here. They scared of us. They scared of us. I want to see it. Yo, somebody send me that tweet. I know y'all seen it because one of y'all in the chat told me about it. Who was that in the chat that told me about it? Hold up. Watch this. I'm going to find it right now. Watch this. Huh? All right, here we go. Here we go. Ew. She said right here, ew, Diane effing the Hotep. I'm back over to Team Effie. You see it right there? That's how they talking about us on Power. Look at this. Look at this one. Diane needs to kill Celine. I'll even help. Who does this fake Hotep think he is? Power Ghost. Power Book 2. You see it? They trying to kill us on Power, yo. Get low. Get low. So let's go back. Framing the enemy, right? Let's go back. Critical race theory. All these kids in Power, where's they at? They in universities. And they be talking about this stuff. In the show, they be talking about these types of conversations, these race conversations. Right? Because these kids are in college. Who's afraid of critical race theory? Them Hoteps. Them Hoteps. This is what they're going to be teaching our kids in critical race theory. Hate your father. Hate Your Dad. University of Illinois Law Review, 1995. What else is in here? Racial Formations. The Social Construction of Race. Racial Formation in Theory and Practice. The Case of Mexicans in the United States. Race and Social Problems. Race and Race Theory. Race and race and race and race. Critical Race Theory. An Introduction, NYU, 2017. Mapping the Margins. Intersectionality. Who's the lady that... Hold on, I'm gonna call Shaka. Let's see if Shaka pick up. He probably just woke up. Watch this. I'm gonna call Shaka and see if he remember. If he remember who's the one. Because I think he was the one that dug this up.
Please state your name after the tone, and Google Voice will try to connect you.
Yo, it's Hotep Jesus, yo. I'm live right now. Let me see if he pick up. I think he has a whole like PowerPoint on intersectionality based upon the lady that created it. He probably in the shower. All right, we're gonna get Shaka on. We're gonna get Shaka on. He gonna call me back. It's all good. Intersectionality. I'm pretty sure Shaka has a whole PowerPoint on that. We're gonna bring that to you. Cause you can't study CRT without understanding where it's coming from. And he has one of these people pegged. Identity politics. Identity politics is also called we got the new Canon Hotep emoji in the chat. Here it go, right here. That's what this come from. Can you see that? Puritanism. Puritanism was a religious reform movement in the 16th and 17th centuries that sought to purify the Church of England of Roman Catholic popery. The Puritans maintained that the Church of England had not been fully reformed and should become more Protestant, eliminating ceremonies and practices not rooted in the Bible. And then you have Puritanism and then you have Puritanism in America. And America began in 1630 when the Pilgrims set sail for America, sought to reform the Church of England. Dissident groups such as Quakers, Antinomians, and Baptists began to proliferate within the Puritan sect, who carried an essential idea of aloneness. See, this is all this right here. All right. Yeah. Let's go back. So that's that intersection. When you talk about this is them. This is the democratic socialists. Identity politics was created by basically old democratic socialists. I would call them based upon their mission, right? You setting out trying to purify shit, right? The road to hell is paved with good intentions. You're a fucking maniac. Relax. Violence against women of color is also in a lot of trauma. You know what you're going to need to go along with your critical race theory? A therapist. You're going to need a therapist after this. No wonder the kids is coming out fucking confused. No wonder they're depressed. You're going to need a therapist. Oh my God. Hey, professor, yo, can I go to the nurse? I got a headache. Bruh. And we are not saved. The elusive quest for racial justice. Faces at the bottom of the well. The performance of racism. A white leader able to free whites of racism. Uh-oh. 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 2000. They telling on themselves. Them Democrats is telling on themselves. And this is only one syllabus. Somebody sent me 4. Somebody sent me 4 on Twitter. Who is this white leader able to free whites of racism? Who is that? When multiplication doesn't equal quick addition. What? Examining intersectionality as a research paradigm. Perspectives in politics. What? No fats, femmes, or Asians. What? The utility of critical race theory in examining the role of gay stock stories in the marginalizing of Asian men. What? Oh, man. Exploring complexities of multiple identities of lesbians in Black college environment. Whoa, that's kind of specific. 2008. What? Exploring complexities of multiple identities of lesbians. This is where it's like, what they do is they take something that everyone deals with and then try to turn it into a study, you know, but they try to make it seem like it's more complex than it really is. Like, there's how many people on this planet? Some odd billions. Yes, there are going to be multiple identities. Okay. Yes. And within a person is going to be multiple identities. Yes. We know this. You got, you know, your identity for work. You got your identity for your girlfriend. You got your identity for your kids. Then you got your identity for yourself. You know what I'm saying? You have your different identities. You know, you got your identity for school. You got your identity for streaming, whatever that is. Everybody has multiple identities. Like how I am online, right? People get around me like, you're so quiet. I'm like, well, I usually just talk on the internet.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
But they expect me to like just be talking. But I get it. But yes, we have multiple identities, like, and different interests, right? It's okay. Nobody's gonna hurt you. And the LGBT stuff, like, what's going on? Oh, the can of Hotep emoji just dropped. Emmanuel Presley just got the 1-month membership. What's good, HJ? What up, Emmanuel? What's up, bro? K, 1-month membership. She said, try Master Focus chat. Use coupon code 10 off. Experience the mental clarity. Listen, man, if you ain't on that Master Focus, man, I feel bad for you. Just missing out. You're just missing out on having, like, your brain working like fucking, you know, Tony Stark. You're just like moving shit and you're just going, bro. Brown versus the Board of Education. Of course, this is the most controversial, or one of the most controversial topics, Brown versus Board of Education. This is about sending Negroes to white schools, busing people all over the world, making things really inconvenient. In the line with that affirmative action type situation. Again, this was a push by partly imbibed by the NAACP. This was definitely your leftist black class that was pushing this. You know, real niggas, real NASA's wasn't they wasn't about that. You know, what they was basically saying was, we pay taxes, white people pay taxes. Out of those taxes, it's supposed to be dispersed to the community, such as school. And what we're finding out is they're getting more money from our taxes than in their schools than we are getting in our schools. And the NAACP said, well, let's integrate. And they said, we don't want to integrate. We want black schools. This is taught to me by Thaddeus Russell. And it says it right there. Brown versus Board of Education wasn't about. It wasn't about. Hold on, I'll bring up the transcript right now. Since we go on big brain, Brown versus Board of Education. Let me see if I can get let me PDF. Let's go here. Can I search? Let me see if I can search. There you go, right there. Can y'all see that? So it says right there. Oh, wait, where'd it go? All right, there we go. It says right here, Brown versus Board of Education. Today, it is a principal instrument in awakening the child to cultural values, in preparing him for later professional training, and in helping him to adjust normally to his environment. and that point is out, and basically what he's saying, this is assimilation. We're going to assimilate black people into white culture, basically absorb. We are going to absorb you. We're going to absorb your energy, your people, your everything. You will become one of us. That's what this is about. When you instill cultural values and you say professional training, and you look at the training environment that they call public school, and that looks like corporate America, because you just sit at a desk all day and do work, and then you got to go home and do some more work. That's basically corporate America. And that's what that's about, for later professional training and helping them adjust normally to his environment. You know, you're going to need that when you introduce somebody to an environment that's not native to them. You're going to have to help them adjust, right? So that's what Brown versus Board of Education is. This is the de-niggifying or the de-nassifying of the NASA. Excuse my French. Let's go back. This is we are currently deconstructing. This is intro to deconstructing critical race theory. No, I can make it better. This is the intro to critically deconstructing critical race theory. There it goes. Critically deconstructing critical race theory. Critical deconstruction of critical race theory. Boom. The intro, okay? Towards an interest convergence in the education of African American students, athletes, and major college sports. You see that? Interest convergence. This is the making of one. This is the hive mind. Desegregation as a Cold War imperative. Again, that's all the same conversation as Brown versus Board of Ed. Race, interest convergence, and transfer outcomes for black male students. So this is for black men. Critical race theory and interest convergence as analytical tools in teacher education policies and practices. Interest conversion to backlash against affirmative action. So right here, how to combat people like Vivek. We just talked about Vivek, right? You see that? The backlash against affirmative action. So they already got Vivek lined up. Looks right here, Washington State and Initiative 200. They already got a coalition for Vivek. This is going to be a symbiotic relationship. They're going to say, oh, word, we got something to grift off. So these people right here probably going to grift off Vivek or somebody like them. So, you know, a grifter in their same class. This is 2000. This is year 2000. So they're already waiting for Vivek. So they teaching your kids how to combat that. So you attacking something that they already got a plan for. They've been taught how to manage that conversation. Settler colonialism and elimination of the native. Toward a tribal critical race theory in education. Vampires Anonymous and critical race practice. What the fuck? Decolonization is not a metaphor. Yo, hold on. Wait a second. I'm sorry. What? Oh, wait, hold on. I'm sorry. Let me stop. Hold on a second. A common problem with so many of these kids who grow up to be law professors is that all they ever get to know about stories is what they heard from the Bible. Or what their parents read to them for their bedtime. You know, the type of stuff you find in Cat in the Hat books like Redfish, Bluefish, Sam I Am, things like that. Uh-oh. Let's go back. I haven't read the whole document. I just saw the word Bible in my, I got a quick scan. I told you I'm on that master focus. My shit scanned that whole shit already. Decolonization is not a metaphor. It's bad oppression in here, yo. I'm looking. I'm gonna tell you what I'm looking for. I'm just waiting to see if it's in there. Extending the bounds of race and racism, indigenous women, and the persistence of the black-white paradigm of race. There you go again, right there. That's the magic formula in the griff, right there. Anytime you see black and white, that's like you should just see the yin yang, but in like this gaseous liquid form, right? It's like the force, and like, you can do great things with it, or you can do very bad things with it. Every time I see the black and white, I just see the force vibrating. It's just like pulsating with life. Red skin, white mass. Oh, rejecting the colonial politics of recognition. now this is an interesting course. 2014, when white folks was posing as natives. You had a lot of white folks posing as natives, and when the black man step up and say we was natives, everybody get all upset. You know what I mean? Interesting course right there. Still not something I would teach in critical race theory. Yeah, I don't think I would teach that. I don't think I would even talk about that. We'll get to it. Native American social and political thought, and indigenous peoples, history of the United States, white fragility. Oh, come the fuck on. D'Angelo, 2021. Critical race theory and white racism. Is there room for white scholars in fighting racism in education? The color of supremacy beyond the discourse of white privilege. 2004. What group? Studying whites and whiteness in the era of color blindness. Ferguson isn't about black rage against cops. It's white rage against progress. You know what's funny about Ferguson? This isn't the true story of Ferguson. But Ferguson was where is one of those spots where shit popped off. Hold up. Yo.
Yo, what's up?
Yo, I'm live right now. We on the YouTubes. I just need your help for 60 seconds, yo. Intersectionality. Didn't you do a whole presentation on that?
I sure did.
I knew it was you. I knew it. Bro, give me a rundown. You said it was a lady that created that or something like that?
Yeah. Give me 1 second. Give you the name right now.
All right. I told y'all we live right now. I'm live on the YouTubes. Yo.
Right.
Yeah. It's a lady, and so what I'm doing right now,
Right now. Hold on, I'm gonna tell you her name right now. Give me a second.
All right.
It's here we go.
I try to tell y'all. He got a whole PowerPoint presentation.
Kimberly Crenshaw.
Kimberly Crenshaw.
Yeah. The concept of intersectionality was introduced to the field of legal studies by black feminist scholar Kimberly Crenshaw. She's the one that Oprah and Gail, all of them coalesced around her. All of them. She's like, she's basically the self-appointed queen of black people, and she got big money behind her. Yeah, real talk, bro. And she's also one of the architects of critical race theory. So critical intersectionality comes out of critical race theory.
Right. Word. Damn. All right, I appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, for sure. Hey, yo, listen, real quick, nobody can hear me, right?
No, we live. They can hear you right now.
All right, then I'm out there.
All right.
Hey, yo.
Oh damn! I cut him off. He'll call back. Yeah, I heard it. Kimberly Crenshaw, right? Hold on, let me see. Well, I want to go back and see if her name's in here. But I don't want to lose my spot either. Hold on. Let me save my spot. All right, here I was right here. All right, boom, right? I told you, my master focus be working. All right, let's hit search. There it go. There it go. There it go. There it go. 1991, Kimberly Crenshaw. Right here. You see it? Y'all see it? If you want to understand intersectionality, you got to understand Kimberly Crenshaw. And if you go to Shaka Channel, he has a whole thing on this. He has a whole thing on this. So you got to go to his channel or watch his channel. He got a whole thing on intersectionality. And he breaks all this shit down. Shaka Ahmose. Ahmose. He got a whole thing on this. So I'm not going to do it because he did it already. He did the research. So, you go to his channel, you can watch his, he got hours of content on that. Hours of content on Kimberly Crenshaw. Hold on, he's texting me. Oh, he sent me the page. Word. So you see that, y'all? My man know his shit. Intersectionality. Identity politics. 1991, right? This is when they started preparing all this shit. All right, let's go back. Hold on. All right, here we are. Wait. So if she's hold on. Because there's another. If she's here, who's? I'm trying to see who the other person was that was writing critical race theory. Who's Afraid of Critical University? D. Bell, 1995. Okay, so she predates D. Bell. Who's Afraid of Critical Race Theory? All right, so I thought I saw another one up here about intersectionality. No. Okay, yes. Okay, yes, right. Yeah. So it's her. She's the one that introduced intersectionality. Yeah. Okay. I just wanted to verify that. All right, let's keep going. Racism without racists. Colorblind racism and persistence of racial inequality in America. Stand from the beginning of the definitive history of racist ideas in America. We're gonna open up the phone line soon. We got to talk about Chase Bank. Theorizing out crit store theories. An Asian queer crit perspective. All right, so basically they got queer crit, Kanaka crit, this crit, lat crit, brat crit.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
Asian crit, black crit. Yo, what the fuck? What the hell is Kanaka crit? What is Kanaka crit? I want to study Kanaka crit. You can go to school and learn about anything. That's what you decide to learn. Kanaka crit. Weird crit. All these different crits. Where the bricks? Critical race theory, Latin critical race theory. Race gendered epistemologies. Reconstruction students of color as holders and creators of knowledge. Yo, this whole document looked like fucking therapy, bro. This shit look like everybody in this class need therapy. You know what they're not talking about? Oh, it's finally there. Oh, here we go. And look how they talk about it. See? Look. Whose culture has capital? Whose culture has capital? This is what they doing. Whose culture has capital? A critical race theory discussion of community culture wealth. All right. They got a 24-page study. Look. Ethnic studies. What does that say? All right, so it says ethnic studies, cultural nationalism in... Wait, what? How do you... They classify these as ethnic studies. All right. Okay. Cultural nationalism, internal colonialism, Marxism, neo-Marxism, feminisms, critical race theory, Asian crit, da 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 da. The fuck? Wealth. Okay, here we go. Income, the dollars received from salaries, wages, and payments. Wealth, the total extent of an individual's accumulated assets and resources. Okay. Discussion. 24 pages of hot garbage. 24 pages of hot garbage. I guarantee it. Let's go back. And they talk about capital. They talk about capital. What they're not talking about, hold on, let me just finish, and I'm gonna tell you what I think. But I'm glad they finally mentioned money, because I was like, this whole thing and nobody mentioned money, like nobody, and they finally mentioned money. And it's like we went through all these different studies and crits and this and crit that. Where the money crit? Where the money crit? Ain't talking about money. Critical race theory, microaggressions. A whole bunch of I need therapy. This is for people who want to just fucking unalive themselves. If I took this class, I'd want to unalive myself too. The new Jim Crow, mass incarceration in the age of colorblindness. That's not a bad book either. It's not a bad book. Week 10. Damn, 10 weeks in, this is... Oh my God, you got to cover all this in 10 weeks? Oh yeah, you definitely gonna need some meds. You're gonna need some Xannies. You're gonna need some meds. You're gonna need fucking, sentence this man to 10,000 hugs. You need hugs. This class better come with hugs, man. This class gotta come with hugs. This is crazy. This is crazy. Y'all see that? Week 10. Let's go. Mental illness. Looking to the bottom. Critical legal studies. A case for reparations. Okay, we're talking more money. Oh, it's an article. A fucking article. And it's not even a good one. Oh, it's from Ta-Nehisi Coates. No, there's a better one on here. I'm gonna show you which one you gotta get. You gotta get I think it's this website. Damn. I don't remember the title of it, but basically it lists, you know, yeah. Oh man, what was the name of that? You know, it lists basically all the people that profited from slavery. I'll try Banks. I'm typing too fast. See if it pops up. It might not be this website. I might be thinking of another. I could have sworn it was The Atlantic. But you know, knowing them, sometimes they change the name of the headlines. But it's a list. It's a list of Anyway, let's go back. It's a list of banks, and they tell you, it's like Barclays, AIG, all these companies that profited off of slavery, and they never mention them in these courses. They always send it to, like, you know, some heartfelt shit. Anyway, why Native Americans don't want reparations. What? Okay. Podcast on intersections, Native and Black communities. Charlottesville. Week 13, we're learning about Charlottesville. Oh, with a Vice News report. It's a good source, right? Surely. Charlottesville and the rise of white identity politics. Oh my God. James Baldwin, letter to my nephew. Dog whistle politics. Martin Luther King marching on Birmingham jail. And Federal judge finds racism behind Arizona law. I need meds, bro. Oh my God. You know what I want to do? Every student, we want to, all right, this is what we should do. We're going to start up a college fund. Every student that has to go through critical race theory, we get them some Master Focus because you're going to fucking need it, bro. Try masterfocus.com.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
It's not even an incentive because I really don't want kids taking this course. But if you take it, you're going to fucking, you know, because if you don't take it, you're going to fucking come out and you're going to be like, you know, multi-gendered or some shit like that. I don't know. You'll be Biden's cabinet. Critical race theory praxis and the creation of productive space. Critical race praxis and education. No educators, hope required. So, like I said before, here's my issue with all of this. And I said this, I did a video on here on critical race theory. I did a video on my channel on critical race theory. And my thing is, we're not really getting to the root of the problem. Earth is a rock with finite amount of resources, and we're all trying to figure out how to share those resources. And the movement of those things, well, that's called economics. So, you know, when I look at critical race theory, you know, I kind of want to look at, you know, how are the resources moving? And, you know, when we take a look at that, we can start making some adjustments. If we see the amount of money that the black community is spending on certain types of goods, as opposed to, you know, assets, you know, maybe we need to fund programs that teach people, you know, how to better manage their money. But I'm not talking about doing that through the government because they're quite inefficient at that. I'm talking about more like, you know, private, let private do it. But once you're not talking about, you know, for example, I think the first metric we need, if you're going to be trying to help any community, any nation of people, is measure your output. You know, your gross national product, gross domestic product, measure that. You know, for example, how were goods transacting within your nation, and then, you know, how much of, you know, your transactions are outside of your nation. You know. And that'll tell you a good strength of your nation. If you're not trying to look at those things, if you're not, you know, looking at those numbers, you're not even going to begin to scratch the surface on getting to all this other, you know, crit shit y'all talking about. We should just call it shit crit. That's the new name for fucking critical race theory. Shit crit. Shit crit. Until we measure the output of the black community and measure the economic power circulating within it, the transactions that are happening inside of the black race, then measure the ones that they're doing with others. Let's put that up on some pivot tables and spreadsheets. Throw that up on the screen. Let's take a look at it. So you know, I said I was going to read all of these. I'm not going to read all of these, obviously. I'm going to pick a few and read them and you know, pretty much, you know, I'll probably dive into the Kim Crenshaw stuff. I'll watch Shaka's video and dive into the Kim Crenshaw stuff. And then some of the other stuff that's here, like that Bell guy, because it's critical race theory and she has intersectionality. So let's go back to the bag of griff. It's crazy out here, y'all. It is absolutely crazy out here. And then we're going to open up the phone lines. We're going to open up the phone lines a little bit. What time did I start? 2 p.m.? 2 p.m. every day, Monday through Friday. You know where to be, right here. All right, hold on. Let me pull up the next story. All right, here we go. First Republic Bank is seized. Sold to JP Morgan, the second largest U.S. bank. Failure. The deal means JP Morgan, the largest bank in the U.S., is poised to emerge from the current crisis even bigger. We should ask ChatGPT who was at Jekyll Island. I'm about to ask ChatGPT who was at Jekyll Island. Yo. No, don't use ChatGPT for that kind of stuff, guys. Really, please stop doing that. Please don't do that. It's funny, like if you want to entertain yourself and just like laugh at the AI, it's good entertainment purposes, but don't use AI for that. Let AI do your work for you. That's what you really want it to do. So yeah, JP Morgan is basically synonymous with U.S. banking. He is the United States banking system. Like, let's stop beating around the bush, right? Let's stop beating around the bush. Who was at Jekyll Island? Who was there? Let's see if Google will tell us. Google probably banned my account. Who was at Jekyll Island? Let's see. Dirty. Hold on. All right, look right here. All right, so you have Henry Davis right here. You see it? Partner at JP Morgan. You see it right there? The other dude, the list in my book is better. The internet's so trash. Hold on, let me pull up the list from my book. The Patriot Report, Unmasking Conspiracy, Money, and War, available right now.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
Three. All right. So we got Rockefeller, Morgan, Warburg, and Eldridge. All right. I should have pulled up my digital copy of my book. That's what I should have did. It would have been a lot faster. Well, this got the whole story. Hold on. All right, here we go. Found it. All right. So Henry P. Davis is JP, right? That right here. Okay, so let me see if I can find it on this page. See, it doesn't. All right, you see this right here? You see this building right here? This is the train station they left out of, right? Hold on. Watch this. Who owned Jekyll Island Hunt Club? This is where they used to do retreats at. But the Jekyll Island Hunt Club, right here, selected for purchase 125,000 company exclusions, such as J.P. Morgan. See it right here? So J.P. Morgan hosted the event. The shit went down at his crib, bro. He hosted the formation of the Fed. Do you hear me? Are you looking at what I'm looking at? Oh yeah, you are. So let's come back. So, if J.P. Morgan hosts the formation of the Federal Reserve, why wouldn't he be the largest bank in the U.S.? Do you smell me? He had his worker there and he hosted the event. Crazy. Insane. So when people look and they go, oh, a bank went out of business. Oh, yeah? Who bought it? Oh, JP Morgan. Because the FDIC, you know, they can only do basically three things. It's either going to be a sell-off, a payoff, or a bailout, right? And in this situation, it's more of a sell-off. And JP Morgan's getting it. They're gonna absorb the assets. It'll just be added to that. It's just money just put on their balance sheets. Like, let's just be serious. It's just money put on their balance sheet. Assets also put on their balance sheet. That's what this is. A transfer of assets. Assets that, you know, frankly, they had a hand in. It says right here, so it says the lender has said it got about $50 billion in new deposits from panicky customers looking to move their money to a too big to fail a bank. So basically what happened here is, because all these other small banks are falling away, you know, people have been moving to JP Morgan because they're like, well, if they're too big to fail, I better as well put my money where it's not going to fail, right? Hold on. Deposits. I'm trying to see where. Okay, right here it said it limped along for weeks after a group of America's biggest banks came to its rescue with a $30 billion deposit. Those deposits will be repaid after the deal closes, JP Morgan says. So JP is they're handling this whole situation as part of the agreement. All right, so here it is. As part of the agreement, the FDIC will share losses with JP Morgan on First Republic's loans. The agency estimated that its insurance fund would take a hit of $13 billion in the deal. JP Morgan also said it will receive $50 billion in financing from the FDIC. So I just don't know where the money fucking coming from. But you know, JP Morgan came up big in this deal. You know, they got some loans, basically some bank assets. You see it right here, right? They got some loans, some bank assets. They got about 173 billion in loans, 30 billion in securities. Will sign all of it, including as part of the agreement. Yeah, okay, so let's continue. The lender has said it got about 50 billion. Blah, blah, blah. The mega bank said it bid to help stabilize the financial system. This part of the crisis is over. Everyone should take a deep breath, right? Because this is basically the second biggest bank failure, right? Isn't that what they said? Yeah, 3 of the 4 largest ever U.S. bank failures have occurred in the past 2 months. First Republic with some ranks just behind the 2008 housing crisis. Yeah. Top 4 are Silicon Valley Bank and Signature Bank. I think this bank is top 2. Right? You know, but in order to understand, you know, Jekyll Island and the Federal Reserve and these banks failing, it's by design. Now, like, people talk about, like, oh, Hotep Jesus don't be talking about no conspiracy theories. Like, what I'm giving you right now is a risk. Okay, this is a risk I'm taking right here now, talking about this shit. Like, I'm not supposed to educate you guys on this shit. This is shit they really don't want you to know about. But if JP Morgan hosted the event and helped craft the Federal Reserve, which is basically like a competition eliminator, because in a competitive market, you could lend whatever interest rates you wanted, okay? For example, let me give you a good, clear example. Let's say I offered the people that placed their deposits at my bank a higher interest rate than you, right? But I actually have their money. So I can do that, right? You, on the other hand, have practiced irresponsible banking, and you're lending out money. And if everybody wants their money back, you ain't got it, right? Or let's say I just have more reserves. Maybe I can just, my reserves are just better than yours. I could offer them a better interest rate on their money for holding their money with me, right? So basically what I'm saying is, if you're more responsible with the capital, with the money, you can do better business. But they didn't want to do better business. They wanted to print money into oblivion and keep lending money endlessly. They didn't want the limits of having the reserves, of having the money. They didn't want limits. Now we've completely eliminated the idea of a reserve. That's what we're headed to, and that's what CBDC is. So it's completely eliminating this idea of a reserve. Okay? So basically, they eliminate competition with the installation of the Federal Reserve, because the Federal Reserve goes, we're going to set interest rates. Here's how much money costs. This is what money costs. I'm going to tell you how much money costs. So what is that? That's Keynesian economics and socialist economics. It's fixing prices. It's price fixing. Like they do with minimum wage. They try to fix the price. And it's like, no, the cost of labor should be whatever the cost of labor is and the type of labor you get. So when we look at, situations like this with JP, it all makes sense. And it's right there in the article. Like, if I'm just lucky because I wrote a book on this. So I had to learn all of it. Right here. Okay, let's continue. Both First Republic and Washington Mutual are now substantially owned by JP Morgan. While the 2008 deal helped the bank expand in California and Florida. It also brought years of regulatory and legal headaches tied to issues with the failed bank's mortgages. You see that? You see that? Competition. I own a piece of you, and when I need to make money. See, here's the thing we have to understand is the prices of these things are going to change. If my granddaddy created the Federal Reserve, why wouldn't I know what the Federal Reserve is going to do today? Why wouldn't I know that? I would. Obviously, I would. I guess, maybe. Now, I'm not accusing anybody of insider trading. I'm not doing that. I'm just saying there's a small chance that you're in an exclusive party and I ain't in it. And I ain't here to play a hate. But that's just is what it is. Right? And you're going to see that. I'm going to show it to you right here. All right, where is it? Well, the 2008 deal helped. Okay, let's keep going. The whole world knew it was available and no one bought it. I'm gonna come back to that. Okay, right here. Ultra low interest focus on. Okay, so a focus on America's coastal elite helped First Republic become one of the most valuable U.S. banking franchises. Big deposits from customers with lots of cash funded low-rate jumbo mortgages to wealthy home buyers. Ultra-low interest rates and a pandemic savings boom supercharged the bank's growth. Now, when the Fed began raising interest rates last year to cool inflation, customers began demanding higher yields to keep their money at First Republic Bank. Rising rates also dented the value of the loans the bank made when the rates were near zero. Remember, the cost of money went up. That's what inflation is, the cost of money. Don't let nobody else tell you different. You heard me? Don't let nobody tell you different. Inflation is the cost of money. The chronic problem turned into an acute one in March when the collapse of Silicon Valley sparked bank fears, right? Then it comes on here, it says investors and customers were especially worried about banks, such as First Republic, that relied heavily on uninsured deposits and had large unrealized losses in their loan and securities portfolios due to rising interest rates. Right? Now, what happened in my book? If anybody in my chat read the book, y'all know what happened in here.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
You can go get it at HotepJesus.com. Patriot Report, Unmasking the Conspiracy. It's the same thing they do over and over again. And we keep coming back to this. I believe it's chapter 16, Basic Economics by Thomas Sowell. What did he say? He said if you raise interest rates during a recession, you're an idiot. He didn't say it like that, but that's what he's basically saying. He wouldn't do that. And that's what they do. You know, when the economy's booming, they make money cheap. When really, if the economy's booming and you're going to set interest rates, even if you were to, like, I wouldn't want you to set interest rates, like, fucking let the interest rates be what they be, like, let it fall where they may. But still, right? Like, don't set the interest rates. But at the end of the day, it's a squeeze. It's a way to squeeze your competition. And if JP has a heads up on that, they can get in and out of deals, and you know, they're basically buying the bottom and selling the top. But they, you know, they know when it's gonna happen. That's what it looks like to me. That's what it looks like. It looks like that to me. That's what it looks like. But if you were to set the interest rate, you know, during a boom, you would put it expensive. And if it was down, you would make money cheap. Like if the recession is bad, like open up money, right? That's just common sense. If they do the exact opposite, you know, and it just looks like they create these panics. So when I see, so people go, how JP Morgan still around? How is JP Morgan still around? I'm like, I don't know, man. Maybe because they daddy fucking hosted Jekyll Island meeting, maybe, just maybe. Like, how don't you know this already? Anyway, yeah. So that's that. You know, FDIC is a whole nother. You know, the problem with the FDIC is, you know, moral hazard, right? You run into the whole moral hazard situation. Let's pull that up on the screen. And this is the big problem. And this is, so right here it says moral hazard, lack of incentive to guard against risk, where one is protected from its consequences. For example, insurance. That's the problem. You know, the banking elite wanted to offload their losses to somebody else. And guess who that somebody else is? You and me. You and me. Because where does the FDIC get their money from? Federal Reserve. Federal Reserve. When New York was going out of business, what was that, 1976? When New York was going out of business in 1976, what happened? What'd they do? They ran down to D.C. Help. All that socialism. City ran out of money. Oh, we can't let the city die. Too many jobs depend on this. Got that security blanket. Moral hazard. If a bank didn't have a safety net, it would be more fair. But I think it's genius, though, the way that they offloaded their losses onto somebody else. It's just fucking evil genius shit, bro. Just really fucking evil genius shit. I was like, duh, why should I take any losses when somebody else can take my L's? Why do that when somebody else can take my L's? So that's the bank failure situation. And to be honest with you, it's going to be like that. This is probably not going to be the last one. Like JP Morgan says it's the last one, because they don't want to stoke the fire. They don't want to make anybody afraid. You got to protect the public and all that shit that they sell. But I don't know. I think there's going to be some more banks. I think there's going to be more banks. And really, it's bad for you, but it's good for the dollar. Like, people see all these nations like BRICS, and they're decoupling themselves from the dollar. Kind of. They're not really doing it. It just looks like it is. But anyway, that's another story for another day. But it's good for the dollar because we're going to move to the CBDC, and there'll be no such thing as inflation. There'll be no such thing as inflation. You'll have to, get that one world currency money. Fed now just is about to drop. I think Fed now drops next month, if I'm not mistaken. Insane. So I believe what they're going to do is they're going to use all these bank failures as an excuse to install the CBDC. That's my guess, right? So CBDC coming to, well, there won't be a bank near you.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
There won't be a bank. There won't be a bank, y'all. Remember we used to go to the bank? You're going to go to a JP Morgan kiosk. If you got some real issues, you'll be going to the kiosk. You'll be going to JP Morgan Chase kiosk. You know what I'm saying? That's your future. I just tell it to you. I mean, I'm not, I just, I'm looking at the signs and I'm just telling you where we're going. We're going to open our phone lines. I'm going to get the super chats. Let's go to the phone lines. 202-596-5631. 202-596-5631. Bong. Shout out to my DC number. Jonah Ryan, same one. Read that one. Jonah Ryan, F Mr. Vivek, Rose Roundtable. Oh, here we go. Monique, Dr. Shiva mentioned Vivek is planned op against his campaign because Shiva was gaining traction. Indian versus Indian.
Call from
DJ.
Yeah, you on the line? Hotep Jesus, what up, bro?
What up, Hotep Jesus? How you doing? You're doing a great show. Thank you so much for all that you do.
Thanks,
I just wanted to let you know about something that's happening on June 30th.
What's that?
The Adjustable Interest Rate Act, or the LIBOR Act, will go into effect, and it will change to SOFR, Secured Overnight Financing Rate. That will replace LIBOR for determining rates on contracts. So it's basically the Fed taking out London.
Oh, yeah, because the rates go off the LIBOR. You're right. Oh, shit. That's one. Is that taking effect, you said?
On June 30th.
Wow, it's moving to the Fed?
I'm looking at a press release right now. It says the Federal Reserve Board on Friday adopted a final rule that implements the Adjustable Interest Rate, LIBOR Act, by identifying benchmark rates based on SOFR, Secured Overnight Financing Rate, that will replace LIBOR in certain financial contracts after June 30th.
Yeah, they locking down the money. Because, you'd have to do that if you're going to do the CBDC and still do mortgages. How else would you, you'd have to measure money based upon your currency. Well, you wouldn't have to, but it makes sense to.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see more bank failures because of this. I don't think it's necessarily one group. It kind of feels like sometimes it's like Wall Street's fighting against like the Davos and the London and all the European banks about a lot of shit sometimes.
Well, yeah.
So maybe they busting them up.
Well,
but either way, it's not going to be good.
there are definitely different clans within. It's a round table, right? It's a round table, and you know, you playing to win. You know, you're playing to win, and you know, that just happens to be one group, right? The Fed. Damn, that's kind of wild. Y'all appreciate that information, man. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's good. They don't, like you said, they'll never talk about that stuff on the news.
Oh, no.
You can go right on the government, the Federal Reserve's website. It's a press release from December 16th. Just type in like LIBOR Act.
Wow.
And you'll find it.
Wow. I remember when I was in the. I used to sell money. Man. I used to be a mortgage broker, and I remember looking at those interest rate sheets. Used to say LIBOR at the top. LIBOR. I didn't know what it meant. I was still selling that money.
Yeah. London Interbank Offered Rate.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't know I was doing when I was a kid, man. But yeah, I appreciate the call in, bro.
Yeah, cool. Thanks for everything you do, Hotep, man. Great work. Thank you.
Hotep and Bill.
Cheers.
Damn. They making the switch, y'all. They switching everything over. You know how like when you move and you have to change your you know, where your driver's license is, and you know, you gotta move all your addresses over. They're like moving addresses. Fed now, they're moving the mortgage interest rates over. They're moving addresses. This is the consolidation of money. This is where all the nations in the world lock down who's in their sphere, and that's why I said critical race theory is like this big distraction, bro, because they're not talking about money. Everybody else talking about money but them.
Call from
Rudy the Vet.
Rudy the Vet. Russo on the line. What up, bro?
What up, Hotep Jesus?
We here.
What's going on, brother?
What's good, man? Talk to me.
Man, I love this afternoon stuff, man. You're making my days, man. First of all, Maj Toure is that dude. I love that dude.
Okay.
He's just saying what everybody wants to say.
Yeah.
He ain't scared to say it. If I had a platform like Maj, I'd do the same thing, man. You know, I tried to open a Twitter account. They kicked me off. Elon's Twitter, man. I got banned, man. Got banned instantly. My brother was like, you need to get a Twitter. Man, it's pride, dude. Pride. Pride for saying it. Wouldn't it be hurt? I said, wouldn't it make you happy if someone just went upside Bill Gates' head? And then I got fried for that, dude. I felt like that was not friable. You know, it would make me real happy if someone went upside Bill Gates' head. That doesn't sound too. I mean, they're fried for it, dude.
Yeah, but you know, you can't say that on the internet, man.
Man,
that's how you get your account took, you know.
You know, I go down to the Outer Banks a lot in the summer with the family, right?
Yeah.
And they say he's got a house down there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let Billy know he better never bump into me, and I'm gonna just leave it at that.
Come on, man. We want peace.
Nah, man, not with that guy. Not with that guy. Everybody else, I'm cool, but not that guy. I don't like that guy. Listen, I got a question for you, man. When they say the U.S. government's $31 trillion in debt,
yeah,
is that debt to the Federal Reserve?
Yeah.
So we are $31 trillion in debt to a private bank.
Yeah.
When the Constitution gives us a treasury who's supposed to set the weights and measures and set the monetary policy.
Yeah, we gave that away a long time ago.
Yeah, I mean, I'm Red Jekyll Island. I'm with you. When you were dropping that science, I'm like, they're going to ban them for this.
Catch me on Rumble.
They're going to ban them for this. Third off, man, last point, man.
Yeah.
And I appreciate the chat. I'm trying to be a member, man. I was trying to join. I go down to the corner. The only option, they're all telling me go down to the $sign and hit super and hit join. But it's only giving me super chat or super sticker, man.
Oh, yeah. Are you on a computer or you on a phone?
I'm on a phone, bro.
Oh, yeah. It might be a device, man. No, you got to go to my channel. Go to my channel. That's the easiest way to become a member, I think.
All right. I'm going to have to figure that out, man, because I'm trying to become the red, white Hotep. I'm telling you, I wanted to...
I like that.
I want to get my Twitter back to hit you up on DMs because I know you got a guy.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get the whole setup and fire up a YouTube channel, dude.
Okay.
I'm trying to get the whole setup and fire up a YouTube channel.
Come
man,
on.
I got
plenty of
something
room.
to say, man. All I need is 1 million views, man.
That's it. That's it. That's it.
But look, brother, I love you, man. Great show as always, man. I love this platform, man. You got the best podcast out there, man.
Yo, without you, there's no me. Yo, I appreciate you, bro.
Hotep's for the people, man. Hotep and Bill, brother. Have a great one.
Hotep and Bill.
Call from
Leon AA.
Leon, what up? It's Hotep. What's up, bro?
Hey, what's going on, man? I tried to super chat you earlier when you were going over Kimberly Crenshaw, and the other person is Bell Hooks.
Bell Hooks.
Yeah, Bell Hooks. That's
Okay.
where you're looking at Hooks. And so, this started, slightly before them because, when, people got laid off, they laid off black women first. You know what I'm saying? When there were major layoffs, they lay off black women, or they'll give them harder jobs with more labor than white women, pretty much. And so that's kind of how it started. Started with GM and women going to court and stuff. But I need you to think about something. Like the guy that you were saying, and there's another gentleman on YouTube named Green Gorilla, and he's gone over intersectionality. But I want you to think about something. Intersectionality used to go after colleges and corporations.
Okay.
And when you say that they're not going after money, they are going after money, because the idea of intersectionality is to be within a space of people and have a reason that you should be there. So think about how affirmative action works. It helps white women first, then other minorities, which black guys are a minority. That's how it works with affirmative action. So the biggest people that get the most affirmative action is white women first, because, they're white men on the jobs. Then you add intersectionality and gender and queer studies into it, and what you get is, wait, you're a man, so you're inherently privileged. And so they use this, and Black Lives Matter and any nonprofit organization, Indian women use it, LGBTQ use it, and what you find is it's a reason for me to be at this company and this corporation and this position. And what you find is these are educators too that educate your black sons, and they think they're inherently privileged because they're male. So when you read these stories about black women saying that we're super predators, or we're this, we're that, and then you find out they're a nonprofit and they get paid off that. Think about, so you got affirmative action, intersectionality, queer theory, and who does it mostly target at the end of the day when you read these articles? Who's the boogeyman? Black men.
Say it again.
Who's the boogeyman when you read these ladies' articles? First it was, corporations and why we should be here in these corporations, why we should have these positions, why we should, and that's the whole argument. Once you read, you see that.
And who's the boogeyman?
Black men. When you read there, first it was targeted at corporations and being in the university. Then think about how nonprofits target stuff. Women abused, women assault, the R word, discrimination. And one of the biggest targets of it always, to argue their position is that black men are inherently privileged because they're men. So when you wonder why your sons have a first grade reading level, when you wonder why it's so hard for black males to be in academia, the same position that those women are in, when you hear these women talking about their positions and how well they're doing, and black men aren't doing so well, you have to understand, you're not a threat to white people. Black guys are always a threat in a white person's mind. So y'all taking these jobs, and you, just like the video you showed of that lady saying that there's no good men and there's not enough men, you have a prestige job. You've been on Fox News. You've been on here. All that's affirmative action. You went to this college. You're a lawyer. You're a very beautiful ass woman, and you act like a man. You know what I'm saying? You're pretty well off, and you participated in intersectionality, you're a feminist, and you're a lawyer, and you're rich, and you had your spot on Fox News. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when they make these arguments, it's usually on the backs of black men. It's Gigi said something really good, Green Gorilla's channel. He said it's almost like women pray for black men to die right so they can make money off of it.
Oh.
You get what I'm saying, man?
That's true.
You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like die right. And I think it was Gigi or Mr. Z that said that. I found it interesting. And like I said, the more you read how affirmative action works, then adding intersectionality and gender studies, then look at the room. One is a heterosexual black guy, and everybody else are immigrants, black women. Then that's how you get transgender people arguing with black women about who is more privileged. You know, transgenders are under women because we're discriminated upon. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it just took a turn into talking about black men because you can't sit down and attack white guys that own companies every single day if you want to be there. But you can make reason why you're better picked than a black man. And what is that score that companies have? What's that score that a company has that
ESG?
Shows your diversity? Oh, so how many black guys do you think you need compared to I can get me an Indian woman, a black woman, a queer gay guy? I can get this. Oh, those are minority classes that are discriminated upon because of who they are. But you're still slightly privileged because you're a black male, even though you're on every single negative report in America. But man, I don't want to hold you up. I'm at work. I just wanted to break that down. Like Kimberly Crenshaw, Bill Hooks, I like this stuff. I like reading it. I find it important, but it has never benefited black guys.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I appreciate the call, man. I'm glad you called in.
Man.
You was dropping some heat, man.
Yeah, like I don't like going on too long, but that's you can just look it up, bro.
All right, I'm gonna take the next caller, yo.
Green Gorilla channel, whatever. Take it easy, man. Bye.
All right, Hotep and Bill. Oh man, he was spitting venom.
Call from
Jonah.
Uh-oh. Jonah, what up, bro? Oh, Jonah hung up. He basically said affirmative action took away, put black men out of the workplace. That's basically what he said. Affirmative action put black men out of the workplace. Remember what I said earlier about Vivek? I told him I ain't like affirmative action. Remember I said that.
Call from
Jonah, you in here. What's up, bro?
What's good?
What's good, yo? What's on your mind, man?
Okay, critical race theory is just the bastard child of critical theory, but that's okay because communists hate fathers.
Yes.
So
facts.
Critical theory itself, you have to look into that, right? It's a Marxist theory. Now, what did they do? They eliminated critical thought. There's no critical thought allowed.
Right.
So Vladimir Lenin said, to control the opposition, we'll lead it ourselves. So critical theory, critical race theory, and all the bastard children are just literally they're the state or whatever leading their opposition.
Yes.
It's all communist. Literally, it's all communist.
I'm looking through my book now, cause my library.
Yeah.
Cause who was the father of critical theory again? I can't find that.
It's Frankfurt School.
Who?
I think it was Howard Zinn, but it was Frankfurt School itself. But it's not Howard Zinn. It's someone else. But I always want to say Howard Zinn because I think it was the person in America that did it.
Yeah, I studied that a few years back.
But yeah, it's all communism, man. And they literally eliminated trivium from education, right?
Yeah.
You know what trivium is with the grammar, rhetoric, and logic?
Yeah.
The Greeks.
Yeah.
So they eliminate that. They make sure that you don't have critical thought. And then you get to college and they're like, oh, here's critical theory, and they're acting like they're actually doing something critical. No, you're just actually doing the state propaganda.
Facts.
So.
Yeah, I appreciate you calling in, bro.
Yeah. Right.
Heat as usual, man. Hotep and Bill.
Yeah, that Tucker stuff. I posted on like Mark's apology. I didn't actually send it to you. I screen grabbed it myself because it just came up one day while I was working in the background.
Yeah.
What the f you just say?
Word. But the phone lines is hot. I'm gonna get back to you, yo.
Later.
All right, yo. Jonah Ryan on the check-in. Glenn.
To accept.
Glenn. What's up, bro?
Man, oh my God, I can't believe I'm speaking to you right now. Hey, appreciate everything you do.
Appreciate it.
I've been watching for about 2 years now, man.
Okay.
And I love everything. But I have a question. This is off topic. So, look, I be telling people, my family, everybody I meet, I'm like, look, man, there's more to this Native American thing that's going on. And I just want to know, how did Native Americans, like the ones that we get told about, you know, like end up with the casinos? And we didn't get shit. And I just want to know, like, what happened, you know, because I know we was here when they was here.
Yeah.
But, like, did certain tribes cut deals? And just, like, where do I need to go to read up more on this?
No, they got a raw deal. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna put it on the screen right now. Don't look at it now. I'm gonna put it up on the screen right now. It's called Dawes Roll. And yeah, or you would look up $5 Indian.
$5 Indian. All right.
You ever heard of that?
Man. No, I haven't. This is all new to me.
So we got this thing called the Dawes Roll, DAWES rolls, right? And this is freedmen of 5 civilized tribes. And basically this was the time that they started to classify people. I think here Cherokee, Chickasaw, Choctaw, Creek, Seminole. There's a whole thing on this, but if you type in $5 Indian, basically what happened was, your regular old white man could, if he spent $5, he can get on that list. Actually, right here, it says right here, another issue on the Dawes Roll, people turn $5 Indians. Some people bribe government officials in order to get land allotments, but this was not as widespread as some would believe, right? So they try to minimize what that is, but really you don't need a lot. You just need the right one, right? The right one to get in the tribe. So you have $5 Indians, and I'll tell you right now, one time I was hanging out at I was doing a show down in Miami. This is when I was rapping. And this casino owner approaches me. He's like, yo, you guys are really awesome. I'd love to invest in you guys. I don't have a record label or anything, but I feel like you guys are really dope. I want to put some money behind you. And, we hung out for the weekend. These guys put me up in a hotel room. Like, they really took good care of me while we was there. And, it was in his entourage, I think it was like 3 of them total. I can't remember. But the other 2 dudes was brown and he was white. But they was all native. But they was the runners. Like, they was running around for him. You know what I mean? They was employees. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And he was the big boss. And the rumor has it is when you go to these places, these Indian reservations with these casinos, everybody's Indian till you walk inside the motherfucking boardroom or till you ask for the big boss. Then a white man walks out. So like I said, it didn't have to be a lot of whites for them to dominate just the few areas they have. And if you look at them, they all got drinking problems. All the Indians got drinking problems because you fucking put casinos on their land, bro. Like, what'd you expect to happen?
Yeah, man, that's wild, man. Hey, look, I don't want to take up no more of your time, but I definitely want to tell you, man, I be watching every single one of your episodes. A little bit about me, man. When I was 17, I handed a note to a state employees credit union.
Okay.
The dumbest shit I've ever done. We got charged for armed robbery. They dropped it down to common law. 4 years later, pretty much it forced me to start my own company, start a pressure washing business.
Okay.
3 years into it, I got a contract with the Audi grocery stores.
Okay.
So I was going like from North Carolina to Pennsylvania. And every time, like, I just hear anybody bring up something about race issues or it's like, bro, I'm black and it's hard. I'm like, man, I got 3 felonies. I just hit the part where it's like 7 years and a job can hire you.
Yeah.
So when I hear some people like make up excuses, I'm like, bro, like I fit the criteria. Yeah, you can get it, man. You just got to get out here and try, like just every day. You can't take no for an answer. Right. But hey, Hotep and Bill, man, keep it going, bro.
All right, yo, Hotep and Bill. Man, that's love right there. That's love right there. Y'all heard that. Dang. He said he got it out the mud with felonies. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. He said he don't want to hear that. It's hard out here. Nobody cares. Try harder. That's what everybody need on the shirt. Nobody cares. Try harder. That's a man's creed right there. Nobody cares. Try harder. You know what I'm saying? Nobody cares. Try harder. It's the masculinity of life.
Call from.
What's up?
Yo, you on the line with Hotep? What up, bro?
Hey, Hotep, just want to let you know about the previous caller.
Yeah.
I don't know if you were talking about the Seminoles, but they have a pretty cool setup where the main guy who runs it, his name is Billy, and he's a local celebrity in Florida because he's half Indian, half white, but his white dad left him, so he was raised in the tribe, and he's like the one who's been running them for like 40, 50 years. Real smart guy, and like he knows all the legal tricks and stuff, and he hired, I don't know if this is the guy you met, but to manage the finances, like a white guy from California. And that's why they're like some of the richest in the country right now.
Yeah.
People have a time. But Hotep, I wanted to ask you off topic, but I was reading through your business stuff this weekend, and I need some really quick advice. Say you have to pitch a project to someone who's hard to access, but you need them or someone really close to them to look at it, not really anyone else on the team. What would you do to approach that situation?
How much do you know about the mark?
A lot.
Okay.
A lot, like 2 years worth of research.
Okay, so
It's
you
just
know
a
him really
matter
well.
of-
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Whatever it is has to be respectful of his time, at the very least. If you send him too much, it's not going to get looked at, or it's not going to get looked at well. It's better to send the bottom line. How are you reaching out? You reaching out via email? Are you linking up at an event?
We reached out through mail, sending an actual package to give it a physical presence.
Okay.
The thing is, with a bureaucracy of someone who's big, it's really hard. He hasn't put eyes on it.
Well, do you know if you have confirmation of receipt?
We had confirmation of receipt, not confirmation of receipt by him, right? So
Right.
that's the issue where we don't know if he saw it.
Uh-huh.
So what we were
So
planning
you
is
haven't
to-
connected with him yet. So this is sort of cold, but people around him.
Right. We have like some connection to his secretary and some top guys in the organization.
Okay.
But we need him to see it. We're willing to actually, like the courier services, literally go and try to get a meeting with his son physically, because his son has a lot of influence and he's smart.
Yeah.
Like, would that be a bad approach to like be there, be like, hey man, I'm not going to pitch you. I'm not going to waste your time. Can you give me 15 minutes during the next week? I'm here. Would that be like a better approach, or what do you think?
I think you need to hit him with the wham bam thank you ma'am as soon as you see him.
Okay.
You gotta hit him
Like
with
elevator pitch it?
Yeah, you gotta hit him with the bong 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 bong. It's gotta be down in 30 seconds, and it better be fire. You know what I mean? Yeah. Otherwise, you got to do the persistent thing. Back in the day, I remember Kevin Lyles talked about when he got his deal with Def Jam. He said he used to camp out outside the record label until he saw people, and he talked to them, and then they'd say no a million times until they said yes, right? So I would definitely try to do a in-person presence. He doesn't have a schedule like of events he'll attend, does he?
No, especially not
Yeah.
public. No.
Okay, yeah, because sometimes these guys are going to be speaking at conferences and things of that nature, so that's a good time to approach them. Or maybe they hold conferences. I think the best way to get in with people is to become one of the customers, right? Or somebody who's already given. Have you given to this organization? Have you purchased their product? Are you a member of their business?
No.
Yeah, I would try to get. Can you tell me what type of business it is? What do they sell?
Oil and gas on the retail side.
Oh, they sell oil and gas. Oh, you talking big oil money? This is that Saudi money.
No. But this is because he bought a soccer team.
He
And
bought
we're
a
trying to
soccer
get in
team.
on that side of it. Yeah, we're trying to get in on that side.
And what are you trying to bring in? So this is a super whale. We going after whales, okay? So what are you trying to? What are you trying to sell them? Services?
Media. Like their media is pretty bad, and we know we could do it better. And they're, he's one of these libs, and so we're a minority-owned company that's here to help you.
Oh,
sir.
so you want to grift off the liberal shit?
A little bit, but we
I
do
like
actually
that.
love our team and stuff.
Have you made him
like-
any content?
Yeah, we made content. That's the thing. We literally spent 2 years making content finding content that exists of the team that he and no one else has had laid eyes on before. We made the poster for him, all this stuff. We just wanted to see it, because if we feel like even just the product, like seeing that people have actually made it already for him, we just need permission and funding to go film it. The rest of it, you know, he's like, oh, okay, well, if you guys are working and you don't even have the contract, then you'll probably do it with the contract, you know.
Oh, man, I'll publish that shit.
Okay.
I'd publish whatever I got and get every PR, you know, wire on it, news wire on it, and every influencer to talk about it. I put my foot on it and make them see it. And in it be like, yo, we want to shoot part 2, you know, Jeff, holla at us, you know, whatever it is. But, you know, I think, you know, you got to see what his interests are, man, you know, as far as content, et cetera, et cetera. But I would definitely, that's just me though, right? Like I would publish it, but why can't he get eyes on whatever it is that you got? Like, did you shoot video? You said poster. Like, what is that?
Literally like a movie poster that we shipped over with a link to the video. And the thing is, you know, he's in and out of the country.
Why the secretary ain't posted on his wall? He's supposed to throw the. Did you throw the secretary? Anyone? I'd threw the secretary $500. Yo, go put this on his desk. Put this on his wall. Did you grease her palms?
We didn't do that, but I
you gotta listen. This is a pay to play game, baby.
Okay.
You telling me about all these ends you got. I'm like, you got the secretary right there. I'm like, baby, look, you know what I'm saying? I take you out to dinner too. Here's $150. I take you out to dinner. Here's a pack of cigarettes. You know what I'm saying? Like, put it on his desk. Yeah. How would you like to go to, you know, Maui? I'll send you to Maui for 4 days. Really? Yeah. Just put this on his desk. Okay. You see me?
Okay. Yeah. I can't believe I had thought that way, but I guess just because, you know, like white corporate stuff, I'm like, oh, you know, you can't do that. But yeah, you're right.
I mean, I don't know. Everything's quid pro quo, man. Everybody understand. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know how the world works. You're not. It'd be different if you were like an employee, right? Like, you know, maybe you would, you know, I don't know. There's probably like some, you know, stipulations in the company manual that says you can't, you know, do transactions with other employees or something like that. But if you're like pitching like a service, then you need to get in there, man. You only get one shot. Do not miss your chance to blow.
Okay. Perfect. All right. Thanks so much, Hotep. If you want to know, I'll let you follow up once everything goes through. Thanks, man.
Follow up. Let me know, yo.
Thank you.
Oh, man. Somebody finally used me for what I'm worth. That's wild. Yo, I'd tell the secretary, hey, man, $5, man, go there and put that post on his desk, man. Let me know what you think. Yeah, I'd have sent dancers to his job. Like, yeah, Mr. David, yeah, your dancers are here. Dancers, what? I'd have sent fucking Tekashi 6ix9ine to his office. You feel me? If you're doing big money oil deals, it sounds like this guy's got a little bit of money. I'd have, you know what I mean? I would have sent fucking a parade down his street in his honor. I don't know how much money you got, but anyway, let me finish the super chats. I was reading the regular chat. Dr. Shiva mentioned Vivek is playing I read that one. Kay said, try Master Focus. Use code 10 off to experience mental clarity. Ladies and gentlemen, the revolution will be grifted. Thank you, Kay. I appreciate you. Kimberly Crenshaw on Bell Hooks. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Emmanuel Presley said, what's good? Said, what up, man? What up, man? It's a fire episode today, man. We here every day, 2 p.m. 2 p.m. Hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed. Hit the like button to jig the algo. Hit the like button to jig the algo. I'm turning the phone lines off, man. Y'all crazy out here, man. Kofi's on tight. Y'all coming to Hotep Con? I hope y'all coming to Hotep Con. Y'all coming to Hotep Con? Y'all coming to Hotep Con? Hotep Con will be lit, bro. I hope you're there. I hope you're there. HotepNation.com. New footage coming. Look out for that. We got the Hotep Con vlog. Hotep Con vlog coming soon. I'll type that in the chat. Hotep vlog. Hotep Con vlog coming soon. Look out for that. Look out for that. But I'll be here tomorrow, 2 p.m. with the Griff Report. If you got something you want me to throw in the Griff bag, let me know. Tag me on Twitter. Hashtag Griff bag. Hashtag Griff bag. Let me know if I should throw it in the Griff bag. If it makes the Griff bag, it'll make it to the show. And I'll at you back. I'll at you back and I'll let you know if it made it into consideration for the show. Hashtag Griff bag if you see something on Twitter that needs some attention. I'll be back tomorrow with a little bit of small brain, a little bit of big brain stuff. You know how we do. We try to keep a nice little balance for the culture. Shout out to Rumble. I appreciate all my Rumblers tuning in. I'm Hotep Jesus. It's been wonderful hanging out with y'all today. Hotep and Bill.
Didn't listen to me then, I bet they feel me now. Time don't let me lose it. The booth not about to prove it. I set goals and pursue it. You the best to never do it. That's my money talking fluent, stupid, ducking the Judas. It broke my heart, but over my eyes, you have no honor, I have no choice. Chasing the commas till I'm gone. I've been left for a minute. On my way home, mama, I promise, got caught up in it. Damn, everybody eats when I'm batting at the plate. First, second, third, home, $1 million base. Didn't listen to me then, I bet they feel me now. Time don't let me lose it. The booth not about to prove it. I set goals and pursue it. You the best to never do it. That's my money talking fluent, stupid, ducking the Judas. It broke my heart, but over my eyes, you have no honor, I have no choice. Chasing the commas till I'm gone. I've been left for a minute. On my way home, mama, I promise, got caught up in it. Damn, everybody eats when I'm batting at the plate. First, second, third, home, $1 million base. Didn't listen to me then, I bet they feel me now. Time don't let me lose it. The booth not about to prove it. I set goals and pursue it. You the best to never do it. That's my money talking fluent, stupid, ducking the Judas. It broke my heart, but over my eyes, you have no honor, I have no choice. Chasing the commas till I'm gone. I've been left for a minute. On my way home, mama, I promise, got caught up in it. Damn, everybody eats when I'm batting at the plate. First, second, third, home, $1 million base. Didn't listen to me then, I bet they feel me now. Time don't let me lose it. The booth not about to prove it. I set goals and pursue it. You the best to never do it. That's my money talking fluent, stupid, ducking the Judas. It broke my heart, but over my eyes, you have no honor, I have no choice. Chasing the commas till I'm gone. I've been left for a minute. On my way home, mama, I promise, got caught up in it. Damn, everybody eats when I'm batting at the plate. First, second, third, home, $1 million base. Didn't listen to me then, I bet they feel me now. Time don't let me lose it. The booth not about to prove it. I set goals and pursue it. You the best to never do it. That's my money talking fluent, stupid, ducking the Judas. It broke my heart, but over my eyes, you have no honor, I have no choice. Chasing the commas till I'm gone. I've been left for a minute. On my way home, mama, I promise, got caught up in it. Damn, everybody eats when I'm batting at the plate. First, second, third, home, $1 million base. Didn't listen to me then, I bet they feel me now. Time don't let me lose it. The booth not about to prove it. I set goals and pursue it. You the best to never do it. That's my money talking fluent, stupid, ducking the Judas. It broke my heart, but over my eyes, you have no honor, I have no choice. Chasing the commas till I'm gone. I've been left for a minute. On my way home, mama, I promise, got caught up in it. Damn, everybody eats when I'm batting at the plate. First, second, third, home, $1 million base. Didn't listen to me then, I bet they feel me now. Time don't let me lose it. The booth not about to prove it. I set goals and pursue it. You the best to never do it. That's my money talking fluent, stupid, ducking the Judas. It broke my heart, but over my eyes, you have no honor, I have no choice. Chasing the commas till I'm gone. I've been left for a minute. On my way home, mama, I promise, got caught up in it. Damn, everybody eats when I'm batting at the plate. First, second, third, home, $1 million babe. Didn't listen to me then, I bet they feel me now. Time don't let me lose it. The booth not about to prove it. I set goals and pursue it. You the best to never do it. That's my money talking fluent, stupid, ducking the Judas. It broke my heart, but over my eyes, you have no honor, I have no choice. Chasing the commas till I'm gone, I've been left for a minute. On my way home, mama, I promise, got caught up in it. Damn, everybody eats when I'm batting at the plate. First, second, third, home, $1 million babe. Didn't listen to me then, I bet they feel me now. Time don't let me lose it. The booth not about to prove it. I set goals and pursue it. You the best to never do it. That's my money talking fluent, stupid, ducking the Judas. It broke my heart, but over my eyes, you have no honor, I have no choice. Chasing the commas till I'm gone, I've been left for a minute. On my way home, mama, I promise, got caught up in it. Damn, everybody eats when I'm batting at the plate. First, second, third, home, $1 million babe. Didn't listen to me then, I bet they feel me now. Time don't let me lose it. The booth not about to prove it. I set goals and pursue it. You the best to never do it. That's my money talking fluent, stupid, ducking the Judas. It broke my heart, but over my eyes, you have no honor, I have no choice. Chasing the commas till I'm gone, I've been left for a minute. On my way home, mama, I promise, got caught up in it. Damn, everybody eats when I'm batting at the plate. First, second, third, home, $1 million babe. Didn't listen to me then, I bet they feel me now. Time don't let me lose it. The booth not about to prove it. I set goals and pursue it. You the best to never do it. That's my money talking fluent, stupid, ducking the Judas. It broke my heart, but over my eyes, you have no honor, I have no choice. Chasing the commas till I'm gone, I've been left for a minute. On my way home, mama, I promise, got caught up in it. Damn, everybody eats when I'm batting at the plate. First, second, third, home, $1 million babe. Didn't listen to me then, I bet they feel me now. Time don't let me lose it. The booth not about to prove it. I set goals and pursue it.